Darius, after the game, Kenny said a lot of this could be attributed to the Pacers coming out and playing with more force than you guys did tonight. Why did you think that you guys didn't come out with enough force?
Just didn't have it tonight. Turnovers killed us. Started off with an early one, first possession of the game. I think that's what started that was like a snowball effect. 22 turnovers is not even like us. So we turned people over. So it was pretty different for us being on the opposite side of that. It was pushing us off our spot. They was more aggressive than us. They were being really physical. That's what they said that they was going to do coming into this game. And we had no answer for that in the first half. So when the game started to come along a little bit, it was too late. It was out of reach. So go back and watch the film and be ready for game 4.
Is this a game that you want to go back and watch the film, or is this a game where you kind of want to forget it happens and move on to game 5?
No, we can go watch it. There was a lot of good stuff that was happening in the game. A lot of stuff that we can carry over with. So, yeah, definitely go watch it. I mean, it's a playoff matchup. Film doesn't hurt at all. Film never hurt anyone. It just shows everything, right, wrong. So you should definitely go watch it, especially where we turned the ball over and when we was just getting pushed out of our spots. We got to be a lot more physical. We got to set the tone, and if they hit first, we got to hit back. So that's all it was. Joe?
As you guys, of course, know, the Cavs had to play some games without you guys, and now Donovan missed the second half. What is your concern level for him for Game 5, and just were you able to talk to him before you guys came to see us?
Yeah, we talked to him a little bit, but right now we just got to focus on us and focus on who we have. Hopefully he's good and we'll be good for Game 5, but if not, it's going to have to be whoever the next man up is, and we're going to have to step up. And the main thing right now is just focusing on the next game, watching the film, getting better, seeing what we need to change, and going from there.
Chris?
Evan, how do you make sure you respond to their level of physicality?
You try and throw the first punch. Next game's going to be at home. 2 out of 3 games are going to be at home. So it's going to be a little bit different. I feel like the crowd played a pretty big role in some of their energy, but we got to do a better job of just responding when they do throw a punch.
Darius, you guys have been through a lot throughout the course of this season, and you've accomplished a lot as well. Coming back from 3-1 is tough. What makes you believe that this group is capable of doing it?
We've been through adversity plenty of times. Just not even this year. This group been together for a couple years now, so been through a lot of adversity the last 3 years together, with all of us just together. So this franchise done it before, so we've seen it done before. This group is always competing at a high level. It doesn't matter what circumstance it is, if we're losing, if we're winning. So go out there with a chip on our shoulder and a lot of desperation. And that's what we have to do. We got to keep that in our mind and see where that goes.
Nate? If you guys talked to DeAndre about the altercation, obviously he got hit and was defending himself, but it just seemed like, that was kind of a big moment early on in the game that maybe they kind of used to get fired up.
Have we talked to him?
Have you talked to him about the
No, we seen it. It was playoff basketball. I was taught if I get hit, you hit back. So that's what it was. But the physicality has to stay the same. From the tip, physicality was super high. Then after the altercation, everything just started to really decrease, and we couldn't really play with that physicality that we always play with, and that was on both ends of the floor. So wish the physicality was a little bit more consistent throughout the entire game, because that's what playoff basketball is about. But I think we responded not as great, but I like the fight that we had. That's why I do like we didn't back down from none of the stuff that happened before that. So it was really good for us. I think it was like a step in the right direction with our physicality and what we're about. We're not about to just lay down and let someone just punch us in other places. So I like the way that Dre responded, in my opinion.
I understand what you're saying. Do you think that the Pacers as a team, though, do you think they used it to their advantage? Do you think it fueled them or galvanized them in any way? Did you sense it?
Yeah, it was a lot. Home crowd they were really energetic tonight. Made a lot of shots. And like I said, the physicality wasn't the same in my opinion, but we're going on to Game 5.
Darius, Kenny said that he had a conversation with you at halftime about whether or not you would play in the second half. What was that conversation like, and why did you want to play in the second half?
I want to be there for my teammates. I don't care if we're down 40 or up 40. I want to play basketball. Then just to get my rhythm back a little bit, get back playing with the guys, and then just filling them out a little bit as well. It's my second game back, especially in this series, so seeing what they're doing on the defensive end, seeing what they're doing on the offensive end, and actually being out there and participating instead of watching from the sideline. I want to go out there and play in the second half.
Did you feel like you found your rhythm?
A little bit. Still battling through some stuff, but I'm gonna get through it. That's why we're so deep. Our depth is gonna take over, and it's gonna be good.
Ask to Spencer, then back to first.
For either one of you guys, what do you say to Ty going into Game 5, considering the struggles that he's had throughout the course of this series?
Just keep your confidence. I mean, he's been confident all year. I don't doubt that he's going to lose his confidence. You keep doing what he does, taking the shots that he does. It helps us a lot. So just keeping his confidence as high as possible, giving him praise, and let him know that, I mean, he's been doing it all year. These few games don't define him. So we're going to need him, and just keep his confidence.
And then, Evan, what do you think they did better against your zone tonight?
They were more prepared. They got to the middle, and then from there, it was tough. But I think we can do a little bit better job of deterring them from getting in the middle, and from there, a little bit better on our rotations around the zone.
Last one, Spence.
DG, of the part of you finding your rhythm in the second half, is there anything you think that you got that you can carry over into Game 5 and the team as well?
Just keep being aggressive. Keep playing our brand of basketball. Play with the physicality that we started with. Came out with last game. Go watch this film, see what we can do better. See what we can do with the zone. And, man, play our brand of basketball. Like I said, this franchise has been down 3-1 before. This group can do it. We got the talent, we got the skill set. The camaraderie is always there. Just got to just go out there and play with our physicality that we play with, and play our brand of basketball.
John's talked all year about this team's mental toughness. Would you say that this is the greatest test of that mental toughness going back home?
1,000%, for sure.
Okay, let's go around.